Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be talking about Moon in the sign of Sagittarius and what it means in your birth chart to have Moon in Sagittarius. So, So before we begin, let's just, if you're interested in a Vedic Astrology reading, you should go here to vincent.thunderwizard.com and it's 30% off. I don't know how long that sale's gonna last, but yeah, it's about 30% off, so I would take advantage of it while it lasts. So, alright, and you can find more details on what exactly that reading includes and stuff like that. And it's basically a private reading with me, so you can ask me one-on-one questions and I can take an in-depth look at your chart and all that good stuff. So go there if you want or are interested in that. And also I have a course called Self-Transformation Challenge. It's right there. And that basically includes Kundalini Yoga, Qigong, and powerful meditations. And it's a course that's designed to fit around your day. It's designed to be done every day. There's a morning practice, a midday practice, and a nighttime practice. And this helps you to activate your energy body, your light body, and to really get into the your spirituality, and to help you become more aware of, more awake, more aware of all your issues and things like that. This also, it's helped me to become aware of all the things that are, that I wasn't aware of before. This includes my talents and abilities and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's a really great tool to have right there in the patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman. So go there if you want to check it out. So then we'll talk about Sagittarius. So or Moon in Sagittarius. So what does that mean when you have Moon in Sagittarius? Give me a second. Okay, so first of all, we need to examine what the moon is, or what it means, or the associations with the moon. So the moon is your mind, and when I say mind, it's not the intellect as we think of in Western society. It's the heart mind. It's the feelings, the thoughts, the emotions that we all have that kind of make up a certain part of our identity. This is how we think, how we relate to the world on an emotional level, on it can affect our thought patterns and things like that. Just our internal thoughts, our internal emotions and stuff like that. So that's the moon. So the moon is basically, hold on guys. Okay, so the moon is our meditative mind. It's our heart mind. It's the part of us that's in our emotions and stuff. It also, the moon relates to the mother, to your mother, and so it also relates with emotions and stuff, like I talked about. So and then for the sign of Sagittarius, the sign of Sagittarius or Sagittarius relates to higher learning, philosophy, really using the higher mind, the intellect, the the higher faculties, things like that. So it relates with philosophy, higher learning, really high education and things like that, like doctorates, degrees, and stuff like that. It's also a sign of spirituality, and it has, it can be associated with religion, but it's also associated with spirituality. So yeah, so it's a very spiritual sign too. So, and also this being the ninth sign of the zodiac, it's also associated with luck and good fortune and things like that. So yeah, it's ruled by Jupiter. So Sagittarius, so basically when we have our moon in the sign of Sagittarius, our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings are all about like higher learning and like being absorbed in like high philosophy kind of thing, kind of things, and so someone with this placement would be like, would always be thinking about like philosophy, religion, things like that. And so they would also get very emotional about these things, and a certain philosophy or a certain spiritual practice, or a spiritual philosophy or spiritual teaching might make them very emotional. And so it kind of, it's like, I don't know, it's a very interesting sign, where it's like an interesting combination of the intellect and the emotions. So this is kind of like where your higher mind and your heart mind kind of come together and fuse. And someone with this placement could also be very preachy. Someone could be very very like wanting to talk about their feelings about religion, and their feelings about spirituality, and feelings about philosophy and things like that. And so someone with this placement also, it could be an indication that you're kind of your feelings about your religion or your spirituality or your higher learning kind of fluctuate. They kind of go from like, you're from not being sure about a religion or a spiritual practice or whatever, to changing your mind and doing something else. So like there's kind of this flexibility where it's always kind of shifting, it's kind of changing, because the moon is a watery planet, and it's like the moon waxes and wanes. It goes from a new moon to a full moon, back to a new moon, and it controls the tides, where the tides are high, tides are low. So it's always in this flux, in this shift. And so you could change your mind about spirituality and religion a lot. You might be, you could change religions or spiritual practices or spiritual beliefs or systems quite a lot. But again, I mean, you got to look at more than one placement. So you've got to look at if your Jupiter is retrograde, that means that you're going to probably be doubting your religion a lot. Things like that. You just gotta kind of look at other signs in there and see what's going on with the whole chart, rather than just one planetary placement. So yeah, I think, let me see, let me check on the time here. We're good. So once again, guys, go ahead and check out my astrology page for a 30% discount on the astrology readings. Go to vincent.thunderwizard.com to check that out and get all the details about that over there. And also, patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman. That is my Patreon site where you can sign up for the self-transformation challenge, and that includes Kundalini yoga, qigong, and powerful meditations. It's just a great way to tap into spiritual practices and powerful spiritual practices. Those are the most powerful ones that I've ever learned, and so I'm teaching them to you guys so that you guys can grow and transform your lives by using those spiritual practices. Okay guys, so I hope you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Peace.